Hi, hello everybody. Good afternoon. So, first I have to tell you that this time I'm truly shocked. And why? Because there is absolutely no reason that this emergency session today should be held. None. To hold a Security Council session on a non-event is truly absurd. Look, Israel's Minister of National Security's visit to the Temple Mount lasted 13 minutes in a peaceful and orderly fashion without causing any destruction. This visit was not an incursion into Al-Aqsa or any other fabrication that the Palestinians branded his visit as. Minister Ben-Gvir's visit was in line with the status quo, and whoever claims otherwise is only inflaming the situation. Jews are allowed to visit the Temple Mount. Every Jew is allowed to visit the Temple Mount, including the minister tasked with the security and safety of the Temple Mount. I know this myself because as Minister of Public Security, I too visited the compound. The very fact that this meeting was called is an insult to our intelligence. The status quo is clear. Only Muslims can pray on the Temple Mount, but Jews and Christians may only visit, regardless of their title or position. To claim that this brief and completely legitimate visit should spark an emergency Security Council session is pathetic. Security Council session on what? Should the body committed to upholding world peace not be focused on the war in Europe or the murderous Ayatollah regime in Tehran? There are countless security situations that, unlike Minister Ben-Gvir's visit, are truly severe acts of escalation. But for them, the Council did not convene. Why was there no immediate public debate following the Iranian attack on the merchant tanker Mercer Street, in which Romanian and British nationals were killed? Or after a Palestinian terrorist murdered 3 Israelis in Tel Aviv just last April, an attack which was glorified by the Palestinian leadership? Or when Israel exposed recently proof of Hamas rockets launch pads next to schools in Gaza? Or only last month, after UNRWA itself reported that a Hamas terror tunnel was discovered underneath a school? Why do such acts that can truly escalate the security situation in the Middle East not warrant this Council's immediate attention, while a Jew's peaceful visit to Temple Mount does? Nevertheless, I will use this emergency session as an opportunity to share the truth and facts regarding the Temple Mount and the status quo with the member of the Council. Many do not know the facts and the history of the Temple Mount, and I'm not surprised. After all, for years now, the Palestinians have orchestrated and advanced a poisonous campaign to obliterate any trace or connection between the Jewish people and the Temple Mount. They exploit every means, both in words and actions, to promote these lies. Here at the UN, they advance libelous resolutions, just like the one that was adopted in the General Assembly last week, deliberately erasing the Jewish name of the compound by referring to it only by its Muslim name, Haram el-Sharif. And tragically, many member states submit to these lies, despite the indisputable proof and archaeological evidence proving the Temple Mount's true history. Sadly, the Security Council, with today's session, is advancing this same narrative of lies by giving it legitimacy. But let me be clear. In accordance with the status quo, Jews are permitted to visit the holiest site in Judaism. It is the right of every Jew. Israel has not harmed the status quo and has no plans to do so. The only side that is changing the status quo is the Palestinian Authority. Why? Because by turning the site into a battleground, storing weapons, spreading incitement, and promoting violence through false claims that Al-Aqsa is in danger, the Palestinian Authority is making it clear that not only is Jewish prayer intolerable on the Temple Mount, but so is any Jewish presence. This is what changing the status quo looks like, and this is pure anti-Semitism. This institution, and the Security Council in particular, must stop legitimizing the Palestinians' lies and promoting their false and dangerous narrative. Thank you.
Ambassador, can we ask you, given the recent statements from Prime Minister Netanyahu, given recent I have a question for the Ambassador.
No, I understand, but I will.
Can I ask you
I will take.
Really simple question? Yeah. Does the current Israeli government support a two-state solution with Jerusalem as the shared capital of both countries? Yes or no? It's really simple.
I'm not. You can't decide for me whether to give you an answer of yes or no. Okay, you should ask. You should ask first President Abbas why he refuses to come to the negotiating table, why he refuses to recognize the right of the Jewish people to a statehood. First, ask him all these questions, why he keeps trying to delegitimize the existence of a Jewish state. And Israel has been calling time and again to the Palestinian Authority and to President Abbas to come to the negotiating table, and every issue can be brought on the table. But he is boycotting any negotiations with Israel. So first, ask him, and regarding all the lies and the fabrications regarding the Temple Mount, I will answer your questions right after the meeting. Thank you very much.
About the visa.